All right, back at it, working on the truck. Today's task is going to be the gas tank, and I'm putting the one back behind the cab. So, but there's a little difference between the F100, because this is the F100 cab, and F250 chassis. Same, they're both bump sides, same generation. So I gotta look at it because the lower mount brackets are kind of a little different. I'll show you in a second. But here on this is the back gas tank. You can see this big divot here. There's a little divot here. So this little divot lines up with the F100 cab bolts. This big divot lines up with the F250 cab bolts. So I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna set it in there and see how that works out. But and then behind the cab, the brackets, basically it sits in these cups in the back on the bottom, and then these right here sits in these cups. The pinch mold on bottom of the gas tank sits in there, and then in here, so that's the F100 cab bolt location. This is the F250. Well, these sat there, and the cab bolt went through it. Obviously, when I relocated it, you can see this distance right here is narrower than this distance. So this won't fit here. I mean, I could cut it and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna put them back here, maybe with like 2 or 3 sheet metal screws, and just run with it. That big divot in the bottom of the gas can, I think, lines up with this. I'm gonna put it in place and just see. And then the top bolts into here. There's 2 spots there. I already got my sending unit wire there. I don't know what that's for. Ground or something, maybe? I just had it coiled up. And that's the feed line that goes underneath the cab. So I'm gonna run my rubber line from there to the carburetor. So I just got to figure out this for right now. And then the tank itself's in excellent shape. It's spent its whole life, you know, in behind the cab, or behind the seat in the cab. So, but I'll see how it's gonna go from there. All right, got it in. Whew, that's one gas tank. So the brackets I ended up putting in the divots for the F100 body mounts, cab mounts, which you can't really see right there. So they ended up working. I did put some sheet metal screws to hold the brackets in, and then the gas tank is, of course, sitting on those brackets. There's like that cup, that lip, 2 bolts. Got the filler tube or pickup tube in, and the gauge, which probably doesn't work, who knows, and then the filler neck. So got that all in. Next, I'm gonna run the hose, the fuel line from the bottom, of course, to the carburetor. I'm just gonna probably run this one fuel tank for right now. It's worked for many years. It was clean. I shook it out. It was empty, so it's in good shape. Bottom's in great shape. So anyways, that's one more task off my list. So good deal.